Hi, and welcome to Sergeant Dorsey Speaks. I'm a retired 20-year veteran sergeant of the Los Angeles Police Department, and for those of you who are new to Sergeant Dorsey Speaks, visit my website, sgtdorseyspeaks.com. I want to share with you a story that turned out really well in that the young man survived the police encounter, right? You know, I always preach comply and complain, not because I think the officers are right, but because I want you to survive the encounter. And this is an incident involving a 20-year-old young black male, Devin Myers, in Royal Oak, Michigan. Now, Devin was on his way to meet a girlfriend for lunch, and he was stopped by police officers after a white woman said that she had encountered him. He scared the bejesus out of her because you understand a black man out in the public could be pretty scary. He looked suspicious, of course, and she even upped the ante when she called police by saying that I think he was taking pictures of me. Is that the new I think I saw a gun version of what folks say to get the police to respond quickly? So the officers showed up, several of them showed up, and they detained this young man for about 20 minutes. You'll see in the video, I think at some point either he called his mom and left the phone open so that she could get to where he was, or he told her where she was, because eventually his mother responds. Thankfully, there was a woman who owned a restaurant nearby who stood by and tried to advocate for him, spoke to the police officers about the unreasonableness of the traffic stop in a way that only she could as a female white. There was another young woman who was recording the entire incident, and knowing that all of this was going on, eventually a supervisor responds and only further adds to the foolishness by trying to, in a way that makes no sense to me as a supervisor, as a sergeant of police, try to explain something that should have never happened. Let's watch the video.
Hello, this is Kamiko, and I am in Royal Oak, Michigan. I was going to the CVS over here when this young man is stopped because a Caucasian lady said that he looked at her suspiciously, and he has been pulled over walking to go to eat by 2 police officers for suspicion of being black and looking at the Caucasian woman. He's been stopped for looking at the Caucasian woman in Royal Oak, Michigan. They got him surrounded. So I'm not going to leave the brother out here.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. By the way, I'm sorry for wasting you guys' time. Maybe I can get a bill out of you back. What time do you guys close? 9 o'clock.
He tried to get something to eat. And the lady is over there in her car, in the white car, with her window rolled down. She said the brother looked suspicious, and she called the police on him. And they got him surrounded. So we called for a supervisor of Royal Oak.
Don't like him whatsoever. You just ain't do talk to that. This is what we're doing.
Terrible.
I'm just trying to figure out what
Royal Oak. Don't be black. Do not look at somebody of a different color in Royal Oak, Michigan, because they will call the police. They got all the people out here looking at them.
Oh, Diane, I see at the house. Be careful.
You guys might want to be careful there. You know, they're real suspicious around here. Don't look at me too long because they'll hit. You know, the police will come and harass you for looking at me for too long. Just be small. I need to make that like a warning sign for you. Well, don't stare too long because people.
No, don't be black and stare.
Right. Maybe that might be.
Do not be black and stare. Or even look. If you're a black man and come to Royal Oak, Michigan, because the Royal Oak police will pull up on you.
What are we waiting for? It's supervisor. I'm guessing that's what we're waiting on.
The poor guy, he just wanted to go get something to eat. How old are you?
I'm only 20 years old, man.
20 years old.
It's pretty expensive to live in America.
This is one of the police officers. We're going to get his badge number. This is probably what he does.
When you have kids, just put yourself in my shoes.
And this is the restaurant owner that came out. He was trying to go to the restaurant and eat. And the white lady over there in that white car by the CVS sign called the police on him and said that he looked at her suspiciously and she called the police on him. Oh, Jesus, they got the motorcycles. Oh my God.
Wow.
Wow, this is real. This is the restaurant owner. She is not leaving his side.
So if someone calls about someone, we're not supposed to respond?
No, you are, but not the way you are. Because even while if you're investigating the crime, and as you pull up and you see, I'm not a threat to her. I'm not even close to her.
How do we know until we find out and talk to her?
Well, this is the thing. When he was pulling up, well, wait, let me finish. While he's pulling up, I'm walking in. I'm right here. So I'm not even close to her. So once you even see that, ma'am, I don't think he's even paying any attention.
I'm going to go over here and get this lady on camera.
Once he asks her, I told him to park my car. I'm saying, no, I'm going to go eat. And my food goes. Oh, you're expecting.
They pulled up on the brother in Royal Oak, Michigan, because the Caucasian lady done called the police on him. After he just walking down the street to meet his girlfriend at a restaurant. This is the restaurant owner. He's free to go. Woohoo! He's free. This is the restaurant owner.
Check out. If he's not getting compliant, we still want to find out who the heck to talk to. You know what I'm saying? If someone calls.
Yeah, I get it.
Like,
But, you gotta understand. Okay, that's fine. She called because he's a black guy.
I don't know who called.
The lady over there in that car, she called. Who's sitting over there hiding? This is awful.
You can come back and enjoy your kids. Thank you guys so much.
We weren't leaving.
Okay? Like, that is totally messed up.
Totally
And
horrible.
If that were me walking across the street and walking in, this would not be happening. Because I was looking at her while I was trying to park. This would not be happening.
Somebody called about you.
No, I know that, but like, to keep them
I think you're inferring a lot, and you probably are too. You're inferring a hell of a lot.
No,
And you're implying a lot.
we
You
are
don't know who
lit.
called. Okay.
The lady over there, she called.
the lady in the
The one hiding over there. Poor, he better run. The guy over there, he better run.
actually just trying to park his
You in the
car.
wrong neighborhood, brother.
How do we know that until we talk to
You're
anybody?
right. I understand that. But
Are we supposed to have all these facts
This is the
before
point.
talking to
The
people?
whole thing is that this lasted so long.
Well, we
and it
came
was-
from 13 and Woodward because we're
You
called
got-
over here
you
for this
did,
nonsense.
but this-
Nonsense.
It is nonsense. You're right.
A racist lady.
He just says, "Hey,
No,
I'm
I
going in
know
for
you're requesting a
just
supervisor,
and you
but
can
that's-
record this too.
I
Okay?
am.
All you have to do is say, you know what? I'm just parking my car, minding my own business.
He
okay?
did several
And
times.
Check's okay, and you know what? He'd be eating right now. He'd have an hors d'oeuvre right now.
He did say
He
that.
did say that.
And then he asked for a supervisor because he was being like
Harassed and threatened.
Okay, that's and you had to
Thankfully
respond,
you
right?
came
We had to
and you
respond.
said,
We were
yeah,
4 miles away.
That's
Sorry.
fine.
Okay.
Not I understand you were 12 hours away.
This sort of understands that it's not that big of a deal.
It is a big deal when it's happened consistently. This is absurd. And the lady is sitting over there just as black people.
Not today. I mean, like I said,
Thank God.
What do you mean?
When I wasn't leaving them, I have 3 black sons. There's no way. No.
So it hasn't happened yet today.
Kimiko Adolf, thank God. But I'm out here. I'm not from around here, but I want to feel safe when I come out here. If I look at somebody of a different color, that they don't pull up on me.
Oh, please. This is
Thank
Royal
you.
Oak, ma'am.
I know that.
Please, let's
They got
stop.
it. They
Let's
got it
stop.
on
No.
Facebook Live.
All right.
This is Royal Oak. You're right about that. Come on, Mama.
Okay, hold on there. I do know that, I don't know which officer it is that arrested him, I'm not for sure.
Mama done pulled up.
But he has arrested him. And he pulls it over and it's the same stuff.
The blood of Jesus got
And
him.
I mean, somebody looking
Now I'm going to CVS. While the white lady, she's still over there in her car.
at me, what I'm going to do, call the police and say, y'all looking at me and a suspicious, because he,
The mama done pulled up.
I've been on the phone the whole time. I've been on the phone the whole time. I didn't dismiss.
This guy here, so all that details. Just explain the exact same thing.
Woo-wee. My gosh. Thank God for the owner of this restaurant. In seasons, y'all come on down. But if you black, just do not look at white people. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. They surrounded the boy. His mother had to come. I just tried to go to CVS.
So, eventually you see mom show up. Eventually you see a supervisor show up. Now listen, the guy with the 3 stripes on his arm, he looks to me to be a motor sergeant, right? He pulled up on a motorcycle, and you got to almost be an insider to understand that motor officers, motor supervisors are a whole different breed. I don't know if it's all that wearing that helmet tight on their head all day that makes them different, but trust me when I tell you they are. I worked Central Traffic Division on the Los Angeles Police Department for 5 years, and they think differently is all I can say. And you hear from his explanation or his faux explanation about why the young man was stopped in the first place, because we don't have all the facts. I mean, come on, you can't expect us to have all the facts, and we have a right to ask for ID. No, you don't. Not if somebody is just walking down the street. They're not connected or believed to be involved in any criminality. Being suspicious, last I checked, is not a section in the penal code anywhere. And so everything about this stop was problematic from start to finish. And so we now know, because I did a little research, that the police chief over there, O'Donohue, offered an apology, you know, like they do to the family. I'd be more interested in him offering coin to this young man, help him with that college fund or an apartment or whatever else it is that's going on in his little life. Not an apology insufficient. The officer who started this debacle was a rookie, a probationary officer, so understand he's not vested. That was a very easy fix. He was given the gift of resignation, which is what I like to call it, that gift that they give officers who mess up so they don't fire you. There's no blemish on your record. You just resign. I mean, he was a new officer. He could say, you know, it wasn't for me. I tried it and not so much. Also gives him the ability to move on to another police department where he can stop other black folks who, you know, look suspicious because they're walking the street. So that's what happened. The supervisor was disciplined, retrained, and they all lived to offend again. But the young man survived the encounter, and that's the name of the game. Survive the encounter. You're going to hear me say this a lot. Get yourself a good attorney and get paid, because that's the only thing that they understand. Hit them in the wallet. They have civil settlement money just sitting around waiting to be dispersed. Why not a little bit for you? That's my thought. That's it, family. Until next time, be good, be safe. If you want to support Sergeant Dorsey Speaks, visit my Cash App on Venmo, Sergeant Dorsey Speaks, or if you'd like to purchase my autobiography and get a signed copy, you can do so at sgtdorseyspeaks.com. Until next time, again, be good, be safe.